What up, guys? I'm back from Cancun. Okay, to be fair, I've been back for like 2 weeks, but I am super excited to be back. Cancun was amazing. It was completely unreal, but it was kind of getting to be almost a little bit too unreal. So we stayed at the Now Sapphire Resort, which is part of the Riviera Maya part. So if this is like the spring break part of Cancun with like drinking and wet t-shirt contest, woohoo! Riviera Maya is like a little bit up the way. It's like over here, and it's a little bit more of the relaxing part of Cancun. But the beaches were beautiful, the pool was amazing, and it was really hot, but we got lots of sun and sand time and time to relax. If anything, this vacation was a great chance for me to catch up on sleep. I ended up actually sleeping in the van that went from the Mexican airport to our resort because for some reason I could not stay awake for like that 20 minutes. I literally didn't pack for Cancun until about 6 hours before we were supposed to leave. We had to be up at 4 a.m. for a very early flight. I hadn't flown since I studied abroad, so flying was fun, but also a little bit scary. I kind of forgot that I'm not a huge fan of takeoff. I don't like the feeling of like the air pressure when they're like climbing up with the plane, but the resort was amazing. It was kind of like a very open air layout. They had this like lounge area that at night they would have like live music and things like that. Each individual room had its own hot tub, so we took full advantage of that. The thing about all-inclusive resorts is that everything is included, so it's all access to food and drinks, and room service was part of that plan. And so the first morning that we were there, we sat by our hot tub and we got omelets and all this fresh fruit. The pineapple in Mexico was amazing. It was super flavorful, and we kind of just relaxed by the beach in our hot tub, and those nice like hotel robes. I've come to like love those hotel robes this summer because every place that I've gone has had them. So yeah, so that was cool. It was definitely a life of luxury for a week. The only excursion we ended up doing was we swam with the dolphins one morning, so it was about like a 2-3 hour thing. We had to get into a car that took us a little bit away from the resort down to this other area where they have all the dolphins, and it's kind of like something that I feel like everybody does in 3rd grade when they go to like Florida with their family. We did this one thing called a foot push, and basically one dolphin gets behind each of your feet, so you essentially have 2 dolphins behind you, and they push down on your feet so that you're above the water, so you end up like this and just getting like catapulted through like waves. It was really cool, kind of scary at first, but we got to do it multiple times, so you kind of get used to it. And they had it like jump over us, and they had to do tricks with us, and dolphins actually are very gentle like creatures, and I think they're definitely in my top 5 favorite animals now that I've kind of had this like cool experience with them. We had rented out one of these things near the pool. It's called a Bali bed, and essentially it's a queen size mattress that has like one of those palapa, I don't know, one of those like straw roofs on top of it, and it has like the white curtains and everything. It's very Instagram worthy. One of the food things that you could do is that there's like this like walk-up stand that would have like burgers or like chicken, or the day that we went there they had tacos. So I walked up and kind of made myself like my own burrito bowl, and I was eating the burrito bowl in this like poolside bed for an afternoon. All week I was dying to get this picture with me and then like all of the palm trees behind me. I've become very obsessed with greenery. Like this year alone, I've been growing a lot more plants and taking care of succulents, and so being down in Mexico, there was all the palm trees, and that's obviously something that Connecticut really does not have. So I got a picture of me amongst the palms. I tagged Ari in the photo because I was wearing this bathing suit, which I actually really like. Even though it's a one piece, I wasn't sure how I would feel about one pieces this year, especially in Mexico with 90-degree weather, but it's very airy, for lack of a better word. So I tagged Ari in the photo, and they found it, and so now that picture that I Instagrammed is now on the website, so you can go and check that out. I will link down to it below. It's kind of like if you go in their gallery and scroll through like a couple of weeks, you'll see a picture of me. So one of the big things whenever you go on vacation is obviously your like beach reads, and so I actually bought this book in March, and I've been waiting to read it until I went on vacation. Well, vacationers, for vacation, groundbreaking. Love you, Meryl Streep. But it follows this family that goes to Majorca, Spain. They're originally from Manhattan, And they go to Majorca for about 2 weeks, and they kind of work through all of their family and relationship issues. The parents are going through like cheating and divorce. One of the daughters is going to college soon, and there's like a gay couple that's going through the adoption process. And they're all kind of tied into each other in different ways, and you kind of get emotionally attached to them throughout the book. It's not something where there's like one big climax where you're like, oh my god, like I need to know everything that's happening right now. But you kind of get tied into their drama, and that's kind of what keeps you wanting to read more. So definitely recommend this. I am now reading The Girls by Emma Cline. It's taking me a while to get through this book. This might be the third time that I've started this book. Not because it's like bad by any means, but it's just so well written that like you kind of want to take your time. It's very creative and descriptive, and the metaphors are kind of have like a touch of genius to them. I highly recommend this book as well. Other than that, I am happy to be back in America. I will link down to The Vacationers and The Girls by Emma Cline down below, and I'll also link down to this bathing suit on Aerie. These sunglasses, in case anybody was wondering, are from H&M. They were like 10 bucks. I never buy expensive sunglasses because I tend to break them, but these ones are holding out. Yeah, but they do the job, so highly recommend these as well. But otherwise, that's all I have for you guys. So have a great rest of your day and great rest of your week. And for anything else, go to www.lovealwaysmercy.com. Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah.